Hey guys! I got a few requests while asking me to do an eyeshadow tutorial. Now the one I'm doing right now, I'm currently wearing, and it's just a very basic, very simple eyeshadow that anybody can do on any skin tone. I just used a few natural colors. It's a very simple look, and so I'm going to show you how to do it. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep watching the video for more information. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelid using the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This cost $1 at Target, and this is really good because it helps your eyeshadow stay on, it helps it to not crease, it absorbs the oil in your eyelid, and it's only $1. And I'm going to dab it onto my eye, just like this, and then I'm just going to rub it all over my eyelid. Now I'm looking into another mirror, so hopefully you can see me in focus. Okay, I'm just going to dab that all over my eyelid. And then I usually try to give that a second to dry before I apply any eyeshadow so that it doesn't get too wet. Okay, so now that my eyelid primer is dry, I'm going to get a very neutral color. This whole lid is going to be neutral, and I'm going to choose it in this color right here. Do you see that nice? It's just kind of like a light color. And I'm going to get that, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Just like that. Get it in your eyelid. You can even go all the way up because we're going to come in and add some other colors later. Just like that. Now to do all this, I'm using my e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush that also costs just $1. It's a really simple brush. I'll show it later so you can see it up close. Next, I'm going to pick a color that's just a little bit darker than the color I just used. And I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm going to pick that up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that around the eye area, the crease area. So I'm just going to put it just like that, you see? And you want to follow the shape of your eyebrow. So you want to kind of follow the natural eyebrow shape. So I'm going to get that. Just a little bit darker. We call this a transition color, okay? And I'll show you why. And I'm going to get this and just kind of get it in there in that crease just like that. Really nice and simple. You can see it's very subtle. And then I'm going to get a color that is even darker than that, and I'm going to use this dark chocolate brown. And I'm going to make and put it in what we call the outer V of the eye. So I'll show you. We're going to kind of draw a V. You see? It's going on there dark, but don't be worried. Okay, go and right in the crease. You want to do it right like behind your eye socket. Right in that crease, just like that. And then a little bit onto the corner of the eyelid, and that's where it cuts, called the V. Do you see that? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of get that in there. Just like that. Now we don't want to go too far in. We're just going to keep it right on the edge like that. Next I'm going to take just another eye brush. You can see this brush is just a little bit fluffier. And I'm going to get that and I'm going to blend it. And to blend it, I'm just going to kind of buff it around so that we don't have any lines that are too harsh and too dark. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm going to take that same brush I used earlier, but I'm going to just wipe it on a cloth to get a little bit of that dark color off. And then I'm going to do the lightest part, and I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to take this bright white shade. Now don't be alarmed that it's so white right there, because it's not too strong. And I'm going to get that and I'm going to apply that just under my brow bone. If you'll see that right there. Just apply that right underneath that brow bone to kind of lift that area, and it's called highlighting. Kind of lighten that up just a little bit. I'm also going to take a little bit of that same color and I'm going to put it right here on my tear duct, on the corner of my eye, and this is just going to make my eyes appear a bit larger. Okay? So that's that eye. It's really simple. You can take your fluffier brush again if you'd like and kind of go in and brush everything through to make sure you don't have anything that's too harsh of a line. And it's nice and simple. Okay, so there's that eye from farther away. Looks much better from far away. Doesn't everything? Next, what I'm going to be using right now is the Maybelline Define Align. And I'm using this in the color brownish black. So this is just an automatic pencil eyeliner. It's really simple, and I'm going to go over my eye and just make a little bit of a line. Can you see? I'm not worried about getting a perfect line. I'm not even gonna straighten out and pull my eye to make my eye super tight. Just gonna kind of get a little bit on there. Just like that. I'm not gonna wing it out. I'm just gonna stop it right here where my eye stops. I'm gonna get a little bit all the way in that corner. Okay. And that's it for that one. Now, because my eyes aren't that large, I often go through phases where I don't line the bottom. I often feel if I just line the top and only do mascara on the top as well, then it's gonna lift my eye as opposed to putting it on the bottom because it can at times enclose it. Now, I go back and forth. Sometimes I do tons of mascara on the top and bottom because I feel like it opens my eye and gives me that doll look. But for today, I'm just gonna put mascara and eyeliner on the top. I'm gonna do one more step that's very important, and that is curling your eyelashes. Now, I don't have very short lashes, so I didn't curl them for a while because I didn't think that I needed to. But once I started curling them, the difference was giant. Don't be scared of these, okay? Some people are really scared of eyelash curlers, but you're the one controlling it. It's really not that hard. So while it's open, you're going to put it over your eye, just like that, and you want to get your eyelashes inside of it. Can you see? And then once they're in there, you're just gonna close it. Now, if you feel that you've pinched yourself, just release it a little bit and tighten it again. I usually hold mine for about 20 seconds, which might be a long time, but you can also clip it and then lift your hand up, which helps to curl your lashes even further. Perfect. For mascara, I'm gonna be using one of my absolutely favorite mascaras, and it is the Maybelline 1x1 Volum Express. And this color, I believe, is brown or brownish black. It's not pure black. Sometimes I like to do only brown mascara and eyeliner because I feel like it's a little bit softer. You can see this brush. It's a nice brush. And it really helps to give you lots of volume while not clumping your lashes. I love it for that. Here, I'm gonna go through and try to get as close to the base of my eyelid as possible and just kind of twirl it and wiggle it up so that I get each strand. Now, don't be worried if you get mascara on yourself like I just did. All you have to do is get a little dab. It's gonna happen. Don't be worried about it. And you just want to keep going. Ensure to go all the way out and getting all the really small lashes around the outer corner of your eye. That's gonna give your eye a lot more fullness, and it's gonna make it look like it's a lot wider. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I love mascara. I like to put on 2 or 3 coats. As many coats as I can put on before I start getting clumpy is kind of how I like to do it. And then you're gonna make sure to kind of twirl it on your way out, but then pick it up a little bit at the end and go on the underside. Can you see that? Go right here and twirl it back up so that you get both sides of the lashes. And make sure the same concept, get all the way on the inside of that corner eye and try to get the tiniest of lashes right there. And if you ever do get a little clumpy, you can always just use these little brushes and you use this comb end right here to go ahead and comb through those lashes, and it'll pull out some of those clumps if you have any. Okay, so there we go. That eye is done. Now remember, it's my choice not to put mascara and eyeliner on the bottom. You easily can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye now. I'm gonna fast forward this so that you don't have to sit and watch me do it so much, but I'll make sure to still point out each product that I use so you can see it.
So we'll take it day by day and let it be. And everyone will see how good it feels. Oh, they'll see the world for all that it could be. Oh, let the sunlight in. I wanna feel it from within. You spin me around and make me feel like I could shine.
Okay, so now both eyes are theoretically done, but I want to show you one more step that some of you might not do. This step makes the biggest difference in framing and finishing your face. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. Now that might sound scary because some of you guys might be thinking of like the really scary jet black eyeliner eyebrows like that people draw on. We're not gonna do anything like that. Before I fill them in, I'm gonna use this Remember this tool? I'm gonna use this brush side of it, and I'm gonna kind of brush them a little bit. I'm gonna pull them up, and then over. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna pull them up and over. What I'm gonna use is a angle brush, and I'm going to use a matte eyeshadow that is just a slight bit darker than my actual eyebrow. Now the reason we use matte is because nobody has shimmery hair growing out of their face. It's gotta be matte so that it would be more natural looking. And this is the color that I use. I'll show it to you up so you can see kind of how to choose it. Little bit darker than my actual eye color, than my actual eyebrow color. And this, what I use is I use NYX Nude Matte Shadow in the color Underneath It All. That always makes me think of Shakira. Underneath your clothes. No? Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna tap my brush into my pot and then bang off a little bit so I don't get any excess. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in that right inside my eyebrow. I'm just gonna use small strokes and brush it in there. And you'll probably start to see my eyebrow taking shape as I do it. Little strokes, just kind of going in there and filling where the hairs aren't all together. Bringing that out a little bit. You don't want to bring it too far because you don't want to make it super noticeable. And then if you want, you can kind of make that edge a little nice and straight, however you like yours to look, the shape that you like to take. Just remember that the powder needs to be matte. And then that's it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that same comb from before, the brush, and brush that out just a little bit. Do the same thing one more time so that I don't have any hair powder caked in. And look at the difference that that makes in my face. My face is completely done all over except for my eyebrow on this side. And let me show you the difference. So this is the eyebrow that is done, and that's my completed face. And this is the eyebrow that is not done. Can you see the difference? It's pretty big. And it might seem kind of scary at first to you, but don't be scared by it. Just try it and give it a shot. I promise it will make such a huge difference in your makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that same thing really quickly to my other eye. And there you have it. My face is now finished. Now this eyeshadow is a really simple look that you can do. Anybody can wear this. This is a very basic eye that can transfer among whatever colors you want and whatever skin tone. This is just the basic concept. This is my go-to eye for just about anything when I'm trying to do my makeup in a hurry. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.